Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. Ooh, I'm Ashley. This is just a collective message, I guess. We're gonna talk about manifesting and techniques for manifesting. The reading that we did on the full moon this morning, the full moon is on the 15th, today's the 13th. If you're not seeing it in that order, you can still use this for whatever full moon comes by you. So this full moon is in Taurus, and we are being called to put a practical plan together to ground ideas, visions, missions, for lack of a better word. And I don't mean that like church mission. I mean like I'm on a mission, right? Like just take it for what it is. Anyway, we're being called as a collective to really step into who we are, what we want to see in the world, right? Being the change that we wish to see in the world. Doing our own internal healing. And a part of that is manifesting, right? As you heal, you become more balanced, right? So like when you're not working from a place of hurt or projection, then you are able to do other things like energy healing, connecting with people on different levels versus just 3D, right? And manifesting is a pretty... Manifesting is a pretty non-tangible thing to do. It takes a lot of faith, but again, this isn't religious faith. It's faith in yourself, right? It's faith in your relationship with whatever it is you believe, your higher self, higher power, whatever you believe outside of yourself, right? And so I looked up on Google just to see what Google has to say about manifesting techniques, and so I want to go through some of these. I think they're great. Okay, so affirmations. Affirmations are incredible. I really did a lot of my healing work from doing affirmations. So that's a short, powerful statement that can be spoken out loud or in your mind. When reciting affirmation, try to focus on the emotion you want to feel, right? Not where you are, but what you want. And that's a big thing about manifestation. It's not, no matter what you're manifesting, whether it's healing within or bringing physical things into your reality. One fun fact though, / caution, we don't manifest people. People have free will. This is manifestation only for you. I mean, you can manifest certain energies, but people-wise, you can't fuck with people's free will, right? So if you're trying to manifest a person, like a specific person, don't do that. You're fucking with someone else's free will. Don't do that. All right. Another way is vision board. I'm a big collager. That's where you know, a collage of images or words that represent your goals. Put it somewhere you'll see it every day. That's what I did for this year. I made one on Canva and I have it as my lock screen background. And every time I've achieved one of my goals that I wanted to manifest, I go back in and add a green check. I can show you. And I've been really, really adamant about, I've been really focused on manifesting big things this year. But mostly because I've gotten to a place within myself that I'm not projecting onto others the pain that I felt at one point in time. So that's the thing. You have to kind of try to find some balance within yourself. I'm trying to find this thing to show you. This is way at the beginning of the year. And this is just something I did because I've been on a Canva kick this year, so... Where are you? Where is it? 10 months. I don't know where this is. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time looking for this. Oh wow, that's really old stuff. Okay. For some reason I can't find it. All right, what's the next technique? I made a sticker that says kindness is hot. Okay, gratitude journaling. Create a list of things you're grateful for. This can help shift your perspective to a more positive one. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Attitude of gratitude, right? Even just exchanging thank yous and gratitude. That was something that was like, I've always been really considerate about, because I think it was mostly based in my trauma though. I feel like I was reprimanded if I didn't say thank you. Because like I've been, since I was little, adamant about like writing thank you notes and just like expressing gratitude. But it has also served a really great manifesting portal, right? The pillow method. Write your desires down multiple times, then put the paper under your pillow. As you lie down, recite the affirmation and focus on feeling gratitude. So that's the thing. When we have meditation, journaling, and the law of assumption are the others. Meditation, we don't need to go through journaling, you already know. Law of assumption, tune into your thoughts, emotion, beliefs to the same vibration as what you want to attract, all right? And again, that's not people. We can't do that. Other manifestation techniques include setting a clear intention, choose a peaceful space, deep breathing and relaxation, visualization, trust, and release. Yeah, so you want to surround yourself with the energy that you want to manifest, right? So say you want to manifest a house and a new car. You can absolutely manifest that, as long as your intention is solid in as long as your intention isn't, I'm missing a word here, conceited, right? I don't know where mine is. I guess I'm not supposed to share it publicly. Oh, it's right here. Okay, we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, so this is what I did. This is my vision board that I made for this year. Like I said, it's my lock screen on my phone. You can do whatever you want. Oh, I know why I'm not supposed to share this. Hang on, one of my a couple of my manifestations aren't. I manifested, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 15 things, and I've manifested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm not done yet, because the year is not done yet. So anyway, make sure that your intention, so let's talk about intention versus impact. You want to make sure that your intention, like, so when you manifest something, it's not for other people, right? It's not to make us look a certain way to other people. It's because it's something that you truly desire, right? And I think most of our society is based in this only doing things because of other people, right? And that's part of healing and coming into consciousness and decolonizing all of it, shadow work, is that unfucking yourself from all of these perceived all of these things that you've been told are you have to do because of other people, right? And boomers as a generation have been really good about making the rest of us on the planet do things because they want it done that way, right? And so when we manifest, we need to really trust our magic, right? If you're not familiar with that, I've put a lot of content out. I have Magic Over Mayhem, and I also have just some certain readings that talk about magic or wonder. So I would check those out. I don't really want to go into it here. I mean, manifesting ultimately is very magical. But the stronger you are in your own energy, and balanced in your own energy, the more you're going to be able to bring, it's like a magnetism. You're going to attract the things that you want, especially if you are intentionally manifesting those things by any of those techniques or whatever works for you. Right? So, I hope that helps. It is time to manifest the things that we need on this planet that will make this planet a safe place for all, right? Being the change we want to be in the world. Again, I'm going to reiterate that because manifesting isn't just about making yourself better. It's what can you manifest to give yourself stability and balance, but also supporting the betterment of those around you as well, right? And when I don't think I finished the thought about manifesting a house and a car. When you have to get creative, right? Because this is different than prayer. Manifesting is your action that you take when you desire something, right? Or see the need for something. And it's not putting your power in someone else's hands and just hoping and praying that magically something will appear. No, it's manifesting and then following through with not just techniques, but also like, so you want a car. You're going to have to look at ads for cars. Someone's not just going to drive up to your house and give you a car, right? So that's not what manifesting is. And I think with the power of religion and like prayer, I think people can often think that that's how it works. That's not how it's not how it works. You have to balance your own energy, your masculine, your feminine, your dark, your light. So that, I mean, you don't have to, but that's how you're going to become a magnet for what it is that you want, right? That's how you're going to be able to check shit off your list. But it's also follow through with a lot of work. You don't do affirmations one time and then say, oh, I put it out there. If it's something you desire, it's something you're going to be persistent about, okay? For me, I've been manifesting. I started manifesting a home to call our own before Niall was born, when I was pregnant, because of baby daddy relationship status and housing situation was awful. But it took a lot of steps to get there. Okay, what happened was, I didn't have a car, so I had to manifest a car too. And in that, I was looking for people. I reached out to someone and I said, hey, do you know anyone? And that person knew someone who flipped cars. That's who I got my car from, right? And he actually did drop my car off at my house. But that was a different story. It's because Niall was a newborn, so he brought the car to me. And that was in LA, right? That's still the car I have. It's not the best, but it has wheels and an engine, right? You know, it's our car. I've had it for over 6 years. It's a salvage, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. You just need to, and that's the thing, once you manifest something, you're gonna have more belief in yourself. You're gonna have more faith in the process, right? But you're also going to be willing to do the work because you already saw what that manifesting and results brought you, right? So then from there, I was like, okay, we need to get out of LA now. Now we have a car. Now I need to find a housing situation so that I can move with my kid. In the meantime of all of that, I was postpartum with a newborn, packing up my house, right? Every day, I was packing stuff up in boxes, stacking boxes. Postpartum, yes, I know, not ideal, but I had to do it. That's the work. That's what I mean. It's not just gonna magically appear for you. You have to put in the work. And the thing about capitalism is that capitalism makes sure that you don't have that time or energy or space to do these things for yourself, right? And so that's another thing. Even just manifesting more free time can immensely impact your health and well-being and balance within yourself and your self-confidence and whatnot too. Because most people in our society specifically, right, focus on just making money, paying bills, right, having downtime to do whatever, and that's about it, right? Spending lots of money on like big entertainment gigs and stuff. So if you are someone who wants a deeper way of life, manifestation is really important to start working on, right? It's not something you're gonna like, you know. Then I found a housing situation. We got into the housing situation. It wasn't great, right? But before we did that, I had to like get a trailer hitch installed on my car because it didn't have one. I needed to get a U-Haul, right? So that's the thing, is like, it's not just gonna show up, but if you stay the course, you're gonna get results, right? Because then we moved. That housing situation wasn't ideal. We had to move again, and I had to manifest an RV in that move. And I manifested an RV for us in 4 days. The RV that I found was in Chino Valley, and then I'm like, okay, I manifested this RV, and then I'm like, I have nowhere to put this shit. I'm not going back to LA. So then I had to manifest a place for that. That housing situation didn't work out either. So then I'm like, okay, fuck, now I have this RV. Now I need to manifest an RV park to take us, right? And that took so much work because I had to pack up my house again, right? First of all, moving from the first housing situation when we left baby daddy into the RV was like crazy, right? I had a 9-month-old. I had to move. So we were like 30 miles away from the land that I put the RV on. That's the commune situation that was super freaky. I've had a story time about that, I think. The last few years story time, that's the one it is, if you care. But anyway, all this to say is not just thinking a happy thought and it appearing, because we are on the physical plane. It's a matter of balancing that etherical energy and your divine wisdom and higher self and higher purpose to channel in what is necessary for that to happen, right? And I think as you do this, I know for me specifically, as I've been doing this for years, right? I've been on my healing journey. I've been supporting others in theirs. It has become easier. I don't freak out. I used to freak out when conflict, or I can see it now in hindsight as divine intervention. But in the moment when you're in that space, it's like a tantrum, right? And that means that usually something's unhealed is being triggered, if that's a response to a life movement, right? But like, if we would have been on that commune this long, and like I was so tired, I didn't want to move, right? And then I had to call all these RV parks because I had, manifested this RV, and all of them said no except one, so like, and that's another story time, the power of one person, right? Like, believe that you can be that one person in someone else's life. Really tap into your purpose. And that's the thing. Manifesting is about a divine purpose, your divine way of life, right? It's not just, I want it, I got it, right? I mean, if it's for the betterment of you and you're someone who makes the world a better place, absolutely. I want it, I got it, right? And that's the thing that also came out in the reading this morning about the full moon, is that the universe always provides if you're doing the work of the universe, right? The universe will provide. But you, as the human embodiment of the universe, are responsible for navigating what that looks like on this physical plane, right? Because, the moon can't come down here and hold your hand, right? Like, whatever it is you believe in. So that's our role and responsibility. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to run out of time. Intention versus impact is really important. You have to have solid, good intention for things to manifest very easily. And that takes healing. So I just want you to understand that just because you write something on, under your pillow and wait a couple days doesn't mean it's just going to automatically show up. But you are going to be given divine guidance, right? You're going to see signs of what the next step will be. You're going to receive information, however you receive information. I don't know if you're a clairvoyant or not, but like, pay attention. And that's the Magic of Wonder video I did. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you. You want to manifest a blue car, and then all of a sudden you're only seeing fucking blue cars. The universe is telling you you can be in this too, right? There's others who have also done this. You can do this. It's just a matter of really believing in yourself, believing in your abilities, believing in the process of manifesting. So, it's fun. It gets fun when you do heal yourself and balance yourself out. It gets fun. Because then I was like, after all of that shit, we were at the RV park. I'm like, I can't keep doing this. And then we were getting those stimulus checks from quarantine. And I used a stimulus check to buy myself land. And that's the land that we have our stuff on now. That's in the next town over. And now we're not living there because it was really hard because it was killing my car, right? And so I'm in the process of manifesting new things that I'm going to need to ensure that those things can happen. But again, for me personally, those aren't just projects for me. Those are projects for others as well. And I know that's not everyone's jam. But I just want to remind you that intention is a language that the universe speaks. So if the universe thinks that you are going to do ill will with the things that you're manifesting, you will absolutely not be gifted those things. You will not. And you will remain in negative cycles. You will be reprimanded for even wanting those things without pure intention. That's very important. And that's why you don't manifest people, because people have free will. And you can't fuck with people's free will, all right? You can make yourself known, but ultimately people get to choose whether or not they want to fuck with you or not. Do not fuck with people's free will. Again, the intention of that, the universe will let you know through karma, through unfortunate events that was not okay. You will be disciplined for that. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I hope this helps. Utilize this full moon to do those things or continue to find your balance. But ultimately, this Taurus full moon is about bringing it into physical, bringing it into the physical and also having a practical plan, right? All right, have a good one.